And this is Ken Kreitzer for the Direct Marketing Club of New York and CBSI Services, and have a chance to talk with an old friend, Will Clayton from Wiland. We had a chance to chat last year after you spoke up at the Hudson Valley Direct Marketing Club at one of their events, and you're back on the stand today talking about attribution. First of all, good to see you.
Thank you, Ken. It's been a pleasure. It's so many people doing interesting, exciting things. Great talking with them today.
And today's topic was attribution, trying to credit media for activity, revenue generation, engagement of customers, and the challenge when you're doing multimedia marketing. What are some of the ways you found to really help handle attribution and credit media that is really performing for a campaign?
Sure, and these kind of came out in our discussion today, which is being able to cross over silos. There's so many people who are trying to look at a single piece in a vacuum. It's never going to work. The ability to implement addressable, this idea that I can take a specific list of people I want to talk to, I can do holdouts, I can do A/B splits in there, and really start to do direct marketing. And then how can I combine that addressable media with non-addressable traditional types of media? So lots of good discussion today and lots of opportunity.
And certainly we'll talk about how to track a direct marketing campaign, perhaps mailing a catalog. But so many catalog campaigns today could drive someone to the online website for a marketing company. What are some of the ways of tracking where activity is generated when you have different media at work?
Sure, and that's where this notion of addressability, this idea that I can identify whoever is coming back and not necessarily know their name, but be able to recognize this is someone who received a catalog, who was shown an addressable TV ad, who was shown a display ad. That kind of data, being able to close that loop, that's going to be key to all of this going forward. And then to be able to statistically extend that knowledge perhaps out into some less measurable types of media or audiences, that's going to be very helpful as well.
Absolutely. And Will Clayton at Wiland, what are some of the ways that your company helps marketers with attribution and other services?
So as a co-op, we have access to transaction information coming back home, closing that loop. That is the most powerful type of measurement. The ability to put that into campaigns. So we have a managed campaign group. We're rolling out custom audiences, the ability to take a Wiland modeled audience, put it into your media buying platform, and then help you to measure the success both with online and with offline signal. Some very, very powerful opportunities as we push forward.
Absolutely. And maybe if you would just explain maybe to our audience that maybe not as familiar with what a marketing co-op is, how that works for all your partners.
Sure. So there are a handful of co-ops, cooperative transactional databases, and we receive transaction information from our clients, and then we use that data to do, we talk about lookalike models, and in a cooperative transaction database, I like to refer to it as spend-alike models. So we actually get beyond demographics and psychographics, and we can find people who spend like your best customers, but are not your customers.
Absolutely, and we had a pretty good fourth quarter holiday sales period, but it seemed like the good news was coming from more of the online marketers. What are some of the trends that you see in some of the data that you're working with?
Well, and I think this speaks to today's event too. There really aren't online marketers and offline marketers anymore. There are marketers, and the ones who are going to be successful are the ones who are going to cross those silos, tear down those silos, and begin to address how do all of my activities impact all of my successes on all my channels. And that's what we're helping people to do, and that's really where the future lies.
And if someone goes to your website, what would be some of the stories and information about your company that they would find?
So they're going to get a lot of information about those audiences. Hey, this is how we get there. This is the verticals in which we operate, the people that we can help. May not be as much information about digital. Let me know, because obviously we want to talk with you about how to take that audience and really make it powerful and make it measurable in digital.
Absolutely. Will Clayton from Wiland came in from Colorado today to be with us at the Direct Marketing Club of New York. Great to see you.
Thank you, Ken. You too.
Pleasure. This is Ken Kreitzer for the Direct Marketing Club of New York and CBSI Services.